Going to be taking a look at an expansion for Descent, Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition. This is the Labyrinth of Ruin expansion. I believe it's the second large style expansion they've put out for this game. You're going to get some couple of new characters, it looks like 2 or 3, a few new monsters, probably some new tiles in there, I'm not sure. It's got a list of game contents here, but some new quests, probably a few new mechanics that involve the monsters. Your advertisement. So we have a rule book here, pretty thick. You get the Labyrinth of Ruin map on the back for, I guess, the campaign that's going to go along with that. You can see you're going to get some new plastic figures, some green powered ice, hero sheets, class cards, shop cards, condition cards, skill cards, overlord cards, monster cards, lieutenant cards, ally cards, travel cards, some new map tiles, tokens, overgrowth and plastic stands, objective markers, damage fatigue, some sunstone tokens. So we'll go through and for those interested, it takes at least 1 green pack and 2 yellow packs to sleeve those cards. Goes through and explains some of the things. You get the adventure path there. And then most of this is going to be the setup for the different adventures. So quite a bit of content in there. And you're going to get 4 sheets of tokens there. Like you have some green dice here, some little plastic stands. You're gonna get the baggie of monsters, some cards, some larger cards, and then the character pieces. And that's gonna be all that's in the box. We'll open up some of this stuff and take a look. You can see the power dice just have some little, some different symbols on them like the other dice, and you have the stands. We'll start out with the cardboard sheet. So you have one very large tile there. It's kind of outdoors. Come up and you're going to get some different tokens. Proof of purchase, some tokens for the, it looks like a monster, maybe some ally tokens there. Flip it over and you have a dungeon tile on the inside, and then the rest of them are just the same on the back. Have a large odd shaped tile here, some fatigue tokens, some health tokens, some different item tokens there, the sunstone thing that they said earlier. You have one narrow outdoor and another little couple of connection tiles. They're going to switch over to interior dungeon tiles on the other side, and then those item tokens have different things underneath them once you search for them. Have another odd shaped tile here. Some more fatigue and health. These look like they're maybe bushes that sit on the standees. You can see some more little connection pieces. And they're going to flip to a dungeon on the other side also. And then your last sheet here, you're going to get a couple of tokens, some health, and then lots of outdoor tiles. You get an L-shaped and a little odd one. And then some corner pieces and a connector piece. And that's going to switch over to interior dungeon. Looks like you get some acid pits on that one big odd shaped tile. Looks like we have the character cards here. I always make these bags so tight. So it looks like we have 4 different characters here. We have Oma Grimstone, Pathfinder Durek, Logan Lashley, and Desra the Vile. We'll take a look at some of the models that come in it now. So we'll see. Of course, you get your 4 characters. And then 4 new different types of monsters here. We'll take a look at the character ones first. Let's see. Nice crisp detail on the models. Nice hard plastic. So those are the 4 characters, and then you're going to get 4 different kinds of monsters. You can see you'll get 4 of like a little goblin thing, kind of a little insectoid, a spider, kind of a little dragon worm thing. The reds are the master versions, so you get 4 of the little goblin, 4 of the insectoid, 2 of the spider-like crab things, and 3 of the little winged snake. So we have the little goblinoid looking creature here. A shaman-like look to it. The red may actually show up better. Nope. We have the little insectoid looking guy here. Really spiny and bony. Have the spider. Kind of has a patterned look to it. And then we have the winged snake looking creature here. So those are all the miniatures you get with the expansion. And then we'll take a look at the cards and wrap it up here. So it looks like we have some ally cards here. And then we have some, it looks like there's the monster cards, maybe the lieutenants. There. And you get the abilities listed on the back. And we have the monster cards. That was a Goblin Witcher. There's a Volucrix Reaver was the insectoid looking thing. Carrion Drake was the little winged serpent. And an Aracturia was the spider looking thing. We have some of the different random event cards, wandering encounter cards there. And then you have a whole bunch of new Overlord cards here. Signs of weakness, uncontrolled power, befuddled, dirty fighting, flurry, overwhelm. Just a bunch of different nasty stuff you can do to the players. And the last thing we're going to look at is going to be the small cards. So you have your skill cards. And you have some few item cards here. So you have the Fallen Heart, Gauntlets of Spite, and Sun's Fury. And those are double-sided as a Sunstone, Gauntlets of Power, and Living Heart. You have the different specialization cards for the characters. So you have a Hexer, Wraithen, Treasure Hunter, Beastmaster, and Apothecary. And those give you your items and different skills for those class specializations you pick. You have these cards here, which are cursed cards. Kind of looks like a little puppet on a string there. I think I saw some tokens for that also. And then we have the different item cards for the adventure. And they're marked with the 1 and the 2. So you have some different things that you can get here. And that is everything that comes in the Labyrinth of Ruin expansion for Descent Journeys in the Dark 2nd edition.